Hey guys, what's up? Evilzombie here. So I got a thing, and I want to tell you about this thing and all my thoughts on it. So here we go. This is the Mackie ProFX6v3. It's a mixer. It's an audio mixer, and I plugged it into the rest of my audio setup over here. I got it all unboxed, and I got it all set up. I got this actually open box. It was not used. It was open box, so the box was damaged and all that stuff. Oh, and this is my old mixer. This I paid about 20 bucks for. This open box I paid about 140. About 140, so it's a different quality entirely. This is from Mackie, which is like a nice brand. This is the general A4 mixer that several different companies slapped their name onto from China. And it's not the best thing in the world. It's probably closer to one of the worst. But it has good effects. I have no complaints about that. I've done a review on it. It does sound decent. If you're doing gameplay, this is fantastic. It's the best you can get for the money. But if you're doing podcasts or anything where you're doing vlogging, you don't want hiss in the background, this is not for you because the preamp will always have hiss. It always has noise. That is my only problem with it and why I almost never use it. So I'm pushing that aside, even though it was very handy and it got me through a tight spot. But this has so much more. So build quality first. The build quality is fantastic. This is all metal. And it's just a thing of beauty. Feeling it does get a bit warm, honestly. Just feeling different parts of it. I'm just feeling it to see. It feels like it gets a bit warm around here. That's interesting. It does get a bit warm. I want to see what it feels like after a couple straight hours of just staying on. If I do need to turn it off, if I can leave it on, I'm going to find that out. I'm going to test it. But there's a lot of little goodies in here. And there's a lot of cool things. I haven't gone to look all the way through the manual, but I will. So basically, it's got a lot of effects. Let me show you some of these effects. I'll test them out with you, and you'll get to see it upcoming in the video. I'll just go through them one by one, but there you go. You can pause it and look through them if you like. I have not messed with this yet. I really should. That's for Phantom Power. Break mutes all channels. Oh, I can just mute everybody? What? That's cool. I like that. I'm excited because it does so many different things. It has a high pass filter, a high Z filter, it has a low cut filter, and that's cool. I have two different switches for it, so I can just pop it on there and it does a low cut, or I can do the high Z filter, which is probably better for like guitar and stuff like that. I have a gain, which I keep relatively low on my gain. I like to use level more because since I have my activator, I don't really need to boost it that much, and this already does provide a lot more sound. It provides a lot more level than most other devices because Mackie actually has pretty good quality. So it only has a high and a low. It doesn't have a mid. That's a little bit unfortunate, but hey, the next price bracket up was well over 200, and I was not willing to pay for it. So you have the FX, which basically just activates that. You turn on the FX, then you turn the knob to for FX to main to choose your level of effects, and then you press the button and it turns on FX for that. My wife's microphone I have on so that she can have her echo effects. I have it on 12 for her, which is delay plus reverb. She likes an echo like karaoke for her singing, so that's what I do. And you can pan it so you can pan the different channels together, which I think is actually really cool. I think it's pretty nifty. There we go. That's pretty fun. Basically, this is all that you really need, and it really handles everything pretty well. The build quality itself, this is all metal, except for this and this. Like, the outside edges are all plastic, but the main body of it, no, this is metal also. This is plastic, as well as that, but the rest of it's all metal. And these are plastic knobs that actually feel pretty good. They slide pretty easy. They don't have a hard slide or a clicky slide. It's pretty easy. It's pretty even. They feel good though. They feel good. Nothing really wobbles. Nothing has any shake to it. The buttons are all pretty good. It has a nice press down. It has a good amount of resistance, a little bit of spring. It's nice. I like the feel of the buttons compared to my only other frame of reference here. These are a little louder. There you go. That's the sound level. These are a little harder to press. The knobs on this turn way too easy, and they do have a little bit of wiggle to them, as you can see. That's just build quality overall. The what is it called? The XLR ports in this, the XLR jacks, are actually really tight. So you gotta be careful when you pull things in or out. Nothing's gonna wiggle or anything. They're all really tight, well made. I just wanna make sure I brace everything so I don't pull the thing up when I'm pulling it out. Just be careful, you know, so you don't smack your nice, beautiful device anywhere. You can mute effects right there immediately if you just want to cut out an effect, or if you have one at the go. I would just go over here and turn it on, personally. But yeah. And you have your headphone mix over here, so you can do direct monitoring. You can choose the blend on inputs with USB, which I think connects in the back. And let's see, effects. Here's the phone, so you can do live monitoring with it. I personally choose to do it after the fact. So I do my monitoring from my audio interface, because that's what is closest to my computer and what I'm actually going to hear. That's just how I like to do it. And there's no latency or anything like that, zero latency. And your main mix goes down to here, and that mixes it into the single channel, because it's just a mixer. But just in case, I did it to both inputs anyways. So I use the Y splitter cable just because I feel more safe like that. And why not? I don't have two little tiny 1-foot cables. Someday I will. But yeah, now we're going to go into the test where I show you all of these. And you get to kind of hear what my settings sound like on this microphone. So then I'll add that in. Okay, hey guys, what's up? Evilzombie here. So the camera's all in the wrong place, or camera's in the right place, microphone's in the wrong place because I'm looking at the mixer and not at you guys. Sorry. We're going to go over the effects real quick. Let me go down to effect 1. And press that, and then turn on effects so you guys can hear what it sounds like. So the first one is a bright room. Too much. There we go. So now you guys can kind of tell what it sounds like in a nice echoey bright room. I'm going to go to the second effect, which will be warm lounge. Here's what the warm lounge sounds like. I kind of like it. And the effect to main knob, I can kind of increase or decrease it based on how much I turn it on. I kind of like the sweet spot right around there. That's just my personal preference. I like the warm lounge. Setting 3, you turn the knob for preset and then you press the button and it changes it. This one is small stage, which is also pretty cool. I kind of like small stage, it's a little echoey. Let's see, for warm theater, this one is interesting. And I can think of this being pretty good probably for singing. If you can sing, like "Ain't no sunshine when she's gone." I can see it doing pretty good for singing. So 5 is warm hall. Warm hall, I'm going to turn down a little bit. There we go. I turned down the effects a little bit. If I turn it up too much, it's insane. That's like barely turning it a little bit. Okay, next one would be 6, which is concert hall. Okay, here's concert hall. I don't know that many songs. Full moon sways. Okay, so it's very echoey. Turn up 7. 7 is cathedral. Wow, this thing gets warm. Okay, well, cathedral is the next one. That's 48 phantom power. I can turn off that. I don't need phantom power. I was messing with the thing. So this is cathedral. It's very... Wait, no. Yeah, it's on cathedral right now. So this is the cathedral. Next I have small plate. I don't really understand what the small plate one does. Haven't messed around with it enough to know yet. And now we're going to large plate. Here's large plate. So we're seeing what that sounds like. Sounds pretty good. It's a little echoey. Chorus 1. Here's what chorus 1 sounds like. If I increase that a little bit, then it sounds really bizarre. If I increase that a lot of it, that sounds really weird. So turn it back down. Here's chorus 2. If I turn that up, it sounds really distorted, is the word I'm looking for. Okay, turn that off. Going to delay plus reverb. And no sunshine, she's gone. Okay, so that one's a traditional echo, and you can increase the amount if you turn that up. I kind of like it just really low. There we go. Not quite that much. I like it very low, so it's a nice little bass line for it. It's pretty cool. Turn it up. I got the doubler here. I honestly don't know what the doubler does. Oh, that is unsettling. That's what the doubler does. It doubles my voice. That's unsettling. 14. Here's the echo. Okay. I can see echo. 15 is delay 1. There's 3 levels of delay. 16 is delay 2. 17 is delay 3. Then we got ping pong delay, where it just kind of bounces back your voice like a ping pong paddle. Doubler, which I'm going to turn it up and see what it does. Doubler. I really don't know what this one does. I'm going to have to look up what doubler does. Doubler. Oh, no, what am I on? Oh, that was overdrive. That's overdrive distortion. So that's overdrive distortion. If I turn it up like this, I lean back a little bit so I'm not right on it. That way you can kind of hear what it sounds like. It's probably better for guitars, honestly. 20 is spring reverb. Oh, that is cool. What happens if I turn that up a little bit? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's so weird. I can't get used to that. That's cool. Early reflections. Here's early reflections. That feels like a mirror hall or something reflective. That's a good word for it, reflective. So I can kind of tell this is going about halfway up, so you guys can kind of hear what that sounds like. And lower that. You go to the next one, that's 22. Auto wah. The auto wah sounds kind of like a wah pedal mixed with a microphone. That way you can kind of hear the strange, bizarre distortion. Yep. Next is the flange. The flange. Yeah, that's about how I expected it to sound. That's an interesting sound. That's weird. That's cool. I like it. And no sunshine when she's gone. And no hope when she's away. It's kind of jamming it back and forth. It's flange. I'm going 24. 24 is slap back reverse. Reverb, sorry. Slap back reverb. If I turn it up, this is about what it sounds like. It just kind of repeats to you what you say. I personally like the warm lounge. The warm lounge sounds interesting. It's kind of just a little more deep presence to what you're saying. My wife will probably like 12. 10, 11, 12. Boom. My wife will like this one. The echo. I think she'll like that one. It's a little more her style, you know? More than mine. And no sunshine when she's gone. Okay. So basically my thoughts on this. Hold on, I'm going to pause this because I can so I can touch the mic. Okay guys, so my basic thoughts on this, it's pretty cool. I love the mixer, I love the effects. The effects are really nifty. I like how there's such a variety of them, because on my old one that I'm used to, my Tayun A4, sorry, I touched the table, I shouldn't touch the table. It only had delay and repeat, that's all it had. It didn't have any other options, there was nothing else. But this one, it has that as like setting 12, and you've heard that. That's basically the only thing my other one could do. This gives me a variety of different types of rooms. And that blows my mind. I'm so excited to use this for different recording purposes, and then I can just switch on my settings like that on the fly. I'm so excited. Oh, if I play Dungeons and Dragons on this on the computer, I can just turn it to Bright Room. And I can, if I have it on Bright Room, then I can simply just prepare with the dragon. You dare enter my layers, humans. That's going to be fun. I'm going to turn up the bass a little bit for that. You dare enter my lair, mortal beings. I'm having too much fun with this. I'm having way too much fun with this. Turn it back to my wife's setting. Boom, now she has it. Just a quick audio test. That way I don't mess it up. Okay. But my dudes, this is awesome. I'm having so much fun with this. I'm going to have so much fun recording with this new mixer and just having fun checking out what it can do. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate you guys watching my review. What do I think of it? And I was not sent this. I'm not sponsored in any way. I just wanted to upgrade my mixer. I had a little bit of cash for it, and I went for it. And I've got one open box. So the box is a little damaged, but everything inside it was still sealed, and it works fine. Other than the heating issues, that's the only downside I really see to this. It really gets warm. Like, this puppy gets warm. I'm going to look up and see if heating issues are a thing, if I'm not supposed to keep it running for so long. Because I've had it running for several hours now, just to kind of test out the heat levels and see what it does if I'm not even running fan and power. It gets really warm. Just letting you guys know. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate you. Just keep being amazing. Have a good one. I'll see you later. Bye.